So I learned something about machining brass on the Onefinity CNC. That, you can see how it comes out, is too fast a plunge rate and too aggressive a cut. I was doing 100 inch per minute cut and a 50 inch per minute plunge, which was too much. This, I slowed down my plunge to 10 and a 50 inch per minute cut. You see a little bit of a deviation there. Then this one, pretty close to good enough. A little bit of a deviation there, but that I added a ramp to the plunge as well. What I should have done, because I just did a perimeter cut on the inside of the line because the bit completely cleared out the pocket. What I should have done though was a pocket clearing path with a rastering cut that started in the center and worked its way out like that. I think that would have resulted in a cleaner cut. Too late now. Side is pretty clean. This is going to be my top face then. Little piece of a plug there from the end of the bit in one of the pockets. The brass burnished onto the bit here. So the eagle-eyed among you may have noticed that I made a mistake. So I punched this hole when I did these 3 holes, and then when I laid these out, and this was my intention to begin with, I mirror imaged this one, so then I could mill a triangle out of here and out of here, leaving just a little thin strip in the middle to cut with a hacksaw. However, I forgot I was doing that when I punched these holes, so I didn't put the hole in the right spot. So now I'm gonna have to mill this flat, redo my engraving here, and then flip it over and do it on the other side. That's cleaned up, bit re-zeroed. So let's fix this. I quite like how this marking blue looks against the brass. And I did a test one on this with just the marking spray and then a coating of shellac. And it didn't give a nice even coat on it. You can kind of see in there it doesn't look quite right. So I'm going to try tinting shellac with some alcohol ink and paint it in there and see how that looks. So there we go. That's the next step. I don't think I'm going to need a ton, so one of those child-proof caps. Oh, that looks cool. You kind of spider webby there. We'll put a fair amount in, I think. It's not quite dark a blue I want. I put more in. Still not there. Getting there. Definitely the color I'm going for is this dark blue, but I think we're just not enough. We'll just pour the dye into it like crazy. There we go. Yeah, that's the color we want there. Now we'll let that dry and clean it off and see what it looks like in the morning.